Okay, what's up, YouTube? This is Mugen Photography coming at you again for another photo edit, another one of my raw edits. Today we're going to be talking about the photos we're going to be editing are from the Mississippi Blues Marathon that took place this January in 2006, and let's get right into it. So this first image, I've already gone through and marked the ones that I think were good out of the. Hold on, let me see. I took 770 images and let me see. Where's the last star? Okay, Shift A. Out of 770 images, photos, 230 are decent enough that we could work with, or either they are the great or they're good enough. The rest of them are just throwaways. I was just playing around, took a picture of an empty street, and well, you know how it is. So let's start with the first one. This by far is the best one I saw when I did my first initial look through of it. Look through of them. This is taken at the start of the. They had a kids marathon and one for the adults. This is the kids version. This is the one. Excuse me. This is the one for the kids, the children, ages. I think it was all ages. They they separated them by what grade they were in. If you was in the if you was in kindergarten, you got a red shirt. If you was in fourth grade, you got a blue shirt, and so on and so on. Well, what I like best about this image is this lady right here. She's not looking at me; she looking past me down the length of the road to another group of runners they let through already. But let's get started anyway. Let's change the white balance just so it's already cloudy, so it's not going to change that much when we put on cloudy. But just so we can see what it would look like if it was on a different types of lighting. Now I didn't bring my well, I did bring my flash, off-camera flash, but I didn't use it. I should have, if you can see the sky, but from my house, when I left the house, I was looking at the sky and I said, well, it's cloudy, but the sun is peeking through every now and then. So I was like, well, maybe I won't need it. Maybe it'll clear up. But for the majority of the day, it was cloudy. So anyway, I got some good ones though. Okay, the sharpness, the strength of it is gonna be 6 as always. Contrast, well, first of all, let's look at our information. This will take it with the Rebel T5, manual exposure, shooting mode, at 1/400th of a second shutter speed, 3.5 aperture, evaluated metering, for metering method, ISO 100, 18 to 55 millimeter lens, focal length at 18 millimeters, shot in RAW, autofocus mode, AI focus autofocus mode. Shot in landscape, continuous shooting, and we'll take a look at the autofocus points, and it's focused on her face. That's perfect. We'll take a look at the highlights as well, since we're in the sky's the highlight. So let's start with the contrast. Pick up the contrast. 8 is good. Anything above that will be, I don't know. Let's see. Let's go to brightness. Let's go to highlights. See where we go. Let's go to view highlights since we changed it. Let's go to shadows, even though all the way gone. Back to neutral. I like it. Well, this picture is really perfect. Let's see the before and after. Because there's not really much I can do to it. I mean, yeah, if you look over here, you'll just see that the highlight, the sky is blown out. Contrast, you can't even notice the contrast increase. Saturation is more, and it's slightly brighter, but this is already good. This is slightly better. Let's take that back off. Let's see what black and white looks like. You know what? I'm gonna come back and save it as black and white and in color. Let's move on to the next one. I'm gonna try to make this video. Right now it's 9:48. I'm trying to make it an hour, at least no more than an hour long. Here we have, this is a portion of the marathon, the track, well, the starting line actually, for the adults. And well, actually no, this is not the starting line, is it? Hold on, let me exit out and scroll down. It was a starting line. I did not, it started at 7 o'clock and I didn't get there on time. I woke up at like 6:40 and I couldn't remember what time it started, and by the time 7 o'clock came around, I was like, you know what, it probably is at 7. I'm just going ahead and go. I know I already missed the setup of with everybody standing at the start. That's what I wanted to do most, but I did get the start of the children's fun run, which is what they had for the kids. They could, instead of running the whole 22 or 26 miles, they could run 1 mile, and they call it the children's fun run. But anyway, brightness. Should we crop this? Contrast. Saturation. Take it down. Let's put a 5 in. Uh, 6. Shadows. Where are the shadows? Oh, I forgot already. Info. Shutter speed 250th of a second. Aperture is at 5. ISO 100. Lens 75 to 300 millimeter. Uh, focal length 190 millimeter. Let's see, landscape. What else? I think that's it. Autofocus point. Pretty decent focusing. Shadows. No way. Highlights. There are none. Let's see what black and white looks like. Let's see what landscape. Brightness. I thought it changed when I put it to shady, but that was just the brightness catching up. Alright, that's good. We're saving it. Next image. This is it's not the same image, but it's taken in the same spot, so it's probably under similar settings. 100, 250. Yeah, it's under the same settings. So I'm just gonna speed through this one. Do the same thing we did for the last one. I was zoomed in more, I think. No, it was not. Well, yeah, slightly. Focus. Yeah, focus points changed. Highlights. There are none. 6. Contrast here. Slightly better. Take away shadows. Take away all of them. Increase all of them. Let's put on -1. Let's put the brightness up. Perfect. Monochrome. See what black and white. Alright, landscape. That's good. Alright, we're done. Next up. Hold on, let me check. Yeah, these next 7 are gonna be in the same area, but with different people. Well, no, it's not. This is the starting line, but it's further down. I moved closer. Let's go 250, 4.0, 75 millimeter, and landscape. Autofocus. Decent focus points. Brightness. Well, let's take it back. 250. Yeah, this is when I first got here, not when the race first started. And I had parked pretty far away from here, and this is when I knew I left my flash in the car, and I was thinking about going back to go get it, but what can you do? See what max look like. Horrible. white balance just to make sure I'm not crazy. Take it back. Highlights. There are 9 over here. Oh wait a minute. Anyway, shadow. Take away shadow. Black and white. Go back to landscape. Oh shit. And yeah, we're done. Let's see. We're gonna speed through these right here. Let's see. Info. 250, 100 at 150 millimeter. Landscape. Autofocus. I don't know if I'm moving faster than y'all could keep up or whatever. But I don't know. We'll see. Brightness. You know what? This is just a boring image. Keep it on landscape. This is just boring. Might not even use this one. It's perfect. We'll keep it right here. Yeah, we'll keep it like this. Next. You know what? We'll skip these. You know what? We'll skip to this one. Check out the information. Oh, and I'm showing you guys the information so you can see what my settings were, and you could compare it to what you would have taken if you were there, or if you were there. If you are native to Mississippi and you were there, you could compare your own settings to mine. But because I did see another photography that was with the marathon people, and he had a Canon 60D, so slightly better than what I was using. And he had he was using off-camera flash. So anyway, shutter speed 1/250th of a second, aperture 4.5, ISO 100, lens 70-300, focal length 130, focus, one shot focus. Let's see, brightness, contrast, contrast. I see why Jared Poland likes contrast, but I think he does too much of it. No, that's good. All right, keeping it. You know what? Let's copy recipe. Hold on. I think we're gonna go up here. No. Copy recipe. Paste recipe. Paste recipe. Alright, let's look at this one. You know what? Oh, wait a minute. No, that's boring. We'll take you off. All right, the next one is of a dog. A guy was walking his dog, and it was a cute dog. I don't know what breed that is, or what. I should have asked him what kind of dog it was. But let's see, 250 of a second, aperture at 4, ISO 100, lens 70 to 300 millimeter, focal length at 75. What else? Image raw. One shot autofocus. ISO high speed noise reduction off. Oh, standard. I don't even know what that is. Anyway, 6. Let's see what the focus points are. Let's zoom in here. Let's take it down back to what it was. I think it was like 4. Highlights. Contrast. Saturation. See what max 200 looks like. It looks okay at 200. Well, I'll take that back. Well, at this right here, it looks okay at 200. As soon as you zoom in, it's like, let's split the difference. Call it 150. Contrast. Let's go to highlights. See what black and white looks like. No, black and white will work also, so I'm gonna come back and do it in black and white. Let's see what before and after looks like, because I'm pretty satisfied with it right now. Yeah, that's pretty good. Let's take it back. Let's go to saturation again. Let's go to 70. Let's go to shadows, take away the shadows, add shadow, back to neutral. Yeah, that's perfect. Let's leave it like that. And just in case you didn't know, the editing program I'm using is called Digital Photo Professional. It came with a Canon T5 camera, Rebel camera. I do have a Lightroom, but I feel like not everybody starting off has Lightroom. And I'm not connected to the internet right now anyway, but not everybody starting off has Lightroom and can afford it. So I use a program for educational purposes. I use a program that more people have. Like down here, you see Pisca and Fire. What is it called? Fire Applica. Alright, next photo. Info 1/250th. Yeah, it's at the same stuff. the last one was. I think these next two would be. Autofocus is on a dog, on the dog again. Brightness. What was the aperture? F4. That's why that's gonna get. Brightness. Sharpen. Autofocus. It should have been down here on the face, but what can you do? With only 9 focus points, what can you do? Contrast. Saturation. Let's put this at 70 also. Shadows. I don't know. It looks okay. What is this? Let's try. Nah. Take me back. Alright, before and after. Just so we can. It's a lot better. We're saving it. Okay, one thing I did notice here is the highlights on his back were better, so we're gonna turn it up on here. See what it looks like. Now it was better. Keep that too. Alright, same dog. We got to say, well, no, it looks like I zoomed in. No, I didn't. Must have came closer to me. Focus points. Why? I think I know why it only focused on one area. It's because it was on one shot, maybe. I don't know. Brightness. Contrast. Saturation. It's too much. Okay. Sharpness. Shadows. Got the highlights. Shadow. And the camera over here just cut off, but I'm just turning it off. Alright, what else can we do? Nothing, that's it. We'll check and make sure, a lot better. Improve on perfection. Close it out. Next one. Alright, this is at the finish line for the marathon. I think it said 1 hour in, or at least I think that's what that means. 1 hour in, 9 minutes and 51 seconds. Let's see. This image right here. Well, when I got here, it was 1 or 2 people coming in every so often, and it was just really nothing to take a picture of. I mean, I didn't see anything interesting, so Just snapped away at random scenes. Wow, look at this blue right here, man. That is annoying. Even in black and white, it's still like that. Info. 1/250 of a second. F4. ISO 100, 7300 millimeters, 75 focal length. Auto. Okay. Autofocus. Focus point on her mostly. Highlights. None right now. Contrast. Well, I start with the contrast. I start with the contrast because it lets me know how much I need to brighten it. And you might have said, well, he just brightened it up before he looked at the info and everything. Well, that was only because if we set it back to 0, let's set this back to 0. It's only because right now, because of my eyesight, I'm not even sure what I'm looking at, so I brighten it up just so I can get a full grasp of what's in the image. And then I say, okay, well, this is what 0 should have been. And then I start measuring. So at 0.50, that should have been 0. This should have been 0. But it's not. And it was underexposed because of what reason? Fast shutter speed, low ISO, aperture is wide open, so we can't do nothing about that. I would never, I never want to willingly shoot above 1 or 200 ISO. I hate grainy images. I would rather have an image that is out of focus than one that has high grain in it. Even with a film camera, I still don't want grain. So shutter speed, I could have used a flash or a slow shutter speed, but anyway, back to contrast. 6, perfect. I like it. Saturation, more or less. Let's see what the extreme looks like. You know what? That's pretty good. Let's see what 200 looks like. You know what? I might Photoshop it because at 200, this is at 200. No. Well, at 190, this is perfect. But this over here is painful to look at. This is painful. That is painful to look at. So we'll tone it down. Start back at 0. $146. 6 or 7. Hold on, let me see something. Okay, put on 6. We'll put on 6. Let's see. Highlights. No way. Wait a minute. I don't know. Shadow, take away shadow. It's more dramatic like this. Let's see what black and white looks like. This is no, not so much. Alright, this is okay. We're done. And as always, if you want to see these images, you could go to my Facebook page at Mugen Facebook.com/Mugen Photography. There is an Instagram, but that's more of a it's more practice work. Whenever I'm testing out new ideas, I do practice work over there. There is a Tumblr, but I don't really mess with Tumblr. Okay. I don't know. I kind of like it. Info 1/250 L4 75. Evaluated metering. Let's go to brightness. Damn, that is better. I mean, that is better, way better. Let's go to contrast. Kinda don't want to mess with the contrast. Let's keep it at 0. There is no let's go to the contrast over here. That is better. Let's go to highlights. Hold on, I almost forgot. Autofocus. God, this guy. Highlights. Shadows. More shadows. Less shadows. Zoom in on him just please. Zoom on this. Sportsphoto.com. What the fuck? Sportsphoto.com. Alright, well. They should pay me for saying it. Let's see before and after because yeah, this is a lot better. Wait, man, let's see if we could crop it because well actually no, it's better like that. Let's not crop it. This is the same image, so let's be on the safe side. I mean, let's save time, copy the recipe. He's just coming in, he's checking his time. Let's paste the recipe. Take away a shadow. No, that's perfect. Leave it like that. Next, same guy. Let's look at the info. Nothing changed. Same settings. Let's look at the focus. Over here, for some, he's running too fast, faster than a T5 can focus. Let's paste recipe. Actually, for some reason, let's look at landscape just because. Highlights, shadows. Take shadows all the way off. Now let's put it back on. Let's go back to the first one. And let's just see what it looks like in color. It looks It's not bad, but it's not good either. Um, let's see, who's this? Another runner coming into the finish line. Our settings are shutter speed 1:250, aperture f4.5, evaluative metering, ISO 100, lens 75 to 300, focal length at 105, auto white balance, shot in monochrome, continuous focus. Focus points are over here on the goddamn chair. Brightness, one whole stop. Oh, wait a minute. You know what? No, we're deleting this one. If I gotta brighten it up that much, it's not gonna happen. Take this star off. Wait a minute, it might not happen in black and white. It could happen in color. No, it's not happening. Let's see. Let's see. No, that's not happening. Take that off. Same woman. I cannot see your face. It's out of focus any damn way. That's not happening. I bet it's not even focused on you either. Oh, it's almost. This is the first time I shot a sport, or less alone a marathon, or a marathon, less alone a sport. Nah, it's not happening. Let's take that off. Hold on. Next up, another group of runners. Let's zoom in. Nope, I don't like it. Same pair. Maybe. Let's look at the info. 1/60th, f4, 75 to 300 at 75. Landscape, continuous shooting. All the focus points are perfect. Well, perfect enough, good enough. Brightness, contrast, just go up to 10. Saturation. Interesting. 6 shadows. Not shadows. Highlights. Highlights are part of the flags. Yeah. Take saturation down. Well, yeah, let's keep it like that. Shadows. Alright, let's keep it like this. See the before and after. These are the same people. Now they are closer to me. They probably saw me taking pictures of them. That's why. No, that's nothing. Next. Okay, this is slightly better. Information. 160. F4. 75. Okay. Autofocus. Less than desirable, but moving on. Brightness. Let's see if we can get our face lit up. You know what? Let's not worry about you. Worry about this one over here. Contrast. Saturation. Saturation is okay. Shadows. Up to 6. Highlights. Yeah. See the before and after? It's perfect. Next up, I think I didn't like this one, so take the star off. Next up, same location. If it did not focus on this person, son of a bitch. I think it's because it did focus on her when she was right here. It focused on her, but she obviously kept moving or something. I took too long to press the button because I pressed it once to hear the beep, and then I waited. By the time I pressed it again to take the picture, she moved 3 feet or something. Let's see, 160th, F4, 75, 75. Let's go to. Should we crop? Before I do anything, I'm gonna see what it looks like crop. Let's see what this looks like. Let's move you over here. See what this looks like. Take it or leave it. Contrast. Saturation. Shadows. Saturation, take it back down. Let's take it all the way off. Let's take it off. Let's go to saturation over here. Oh my God. See before and after. It's perfect. We'll leave like that. next image. This is uh this is just downtown during the marathon. I was walking by. Actually, there's nothing. There's nothing you can see or gather. There's nothing you can learn from this. Well, I guess if you want to learn how to do perspective drawing, you see the guidelines and whatever. I used to, actually, I still do draw, but let's skip ahead. This is the marathon. One section of it. There's nothing here. Let's unfade that. So same people. Let's check again. It might work. Black and white. Landscape. Nah. It's just boring. I mean, nothing you could do. See it again. I mean, see a different one, but the same people again. Nope. And right now, when I took this, I was moving from that finish line to another spot. And I was just looking around for pictures to take, and it was just a group of people in front of me, so took their photo. Army personnel. Can I do anything? This is already really good. I mean, there's just no story to tell here. I mean, it's just a picture. Let's see what this one is. Same people. Just further in time, I guess. Nope. No story to tell. Okay, now we get into the what do you call it? Oh, it was the pre-meeting or a meetup spot where the kids fun around was going to take place, and they were already split up by age group, and this group right here, the red shirts, they are the kindergartners. And what can we do? You see right here. Info. What lens was I using? The 50mm prime at 1/300. I mean 1/325 of a second, because I was using the widest aperture at 1.8. Where did it focus at? Focus on these two people. It's reasonable. There's nothing I could do. I mean, just put the contrast. I mean, this is perfect. Can't do anything. Let's move along. Okay, this is the same group of people, different angle. Let's see the info. 50mm lens. The settings are the same. Autofocus right here. Let's go to contrast. Not much I could do because I got it right in camera for once. I can get it right in camera. Shadow. Well, not much I can do. Alright, perfect. Moving on. Let's see. Same people, same settings. Focus is probably focused right here. Yeah. Not much we're gonna do. Contrast. Six. Saturation. Shadow. Alright, perfect. Moving on. Now to another group. What grade this was? Second grade? Third grade? I'm not sure. This was this past weekend. So, this past week actually. It's Tuesday right now, today. And this was on Saturday. Settings are the same. We check the time because I think we passed that 1 hour mark. Have we passed it? I think so. In 10 minutes from now. Let's see, autofocus. Let's speed through these. There's nothing much we could do right here. Let's turn up the contrast. Turn up the saturation. Nope, can't do that. Perfect. Got it right in the camera. Let's see. There's nothing to tell. Next. There's nothing to tell. Next, this is the MC. And let's see, pretty good image. Info. Settings are similar to the last ones we looked at. Focus directly on him. I like it. Sharpness 6. You know what? This I like it. It's nothing. We're not doing anything. Can't do anything. It's great. Improve on perfection. I challenge you. Alright, it's different older kids. I think this was 5th grade, I believe. This guy over here. That face he making. Alright, info. Am I using the same lens? Yup. Same everything. Shutter speed's still the same. Autofocus on this guy in the tie-dye shirt. Oh, the people with the tie-dye shirts are the ones that were on staff. They worked there. It's not nothing we could do. It made it a little bit better. Nope, nothing. Got it right in camera. Let's see. What does this say? East mode? Oh, beast mode. That's funny. Um, can't really tell a story here. Moving on. Over here, oh, okay, up here, it's all of this is in those previous photos. This is where they were all taken from, like here, all the way over to here, and right now I'm standing on the steps of a building that all of this is in front of. I think it was in front of a courthouse downtown. This is on a lawn, but it's nothing. We can't tell a story, so there's nothing to talk about. You ain't see anything here. It was a good picture though, but it's nothing to say. Man. Right here, nothing to say. What's this over here? What else? Is this person looking at me? Nah, she's looking at someone else. Nothing to say. You know what? I'm gonna stretch and say these three, what are saying. Let's look over here. Overexposed. Nothing to say. There's nothing interesting going on. Let's look over here. Out of focus. Oh, by the way, from here all the way to here, I think was with the 18. No, it wasn't. It was with the 75, and I thought it because I did switch to an 18 to 55. But anyway, this is when I started zooming in on people to get those candidates. That's nothing. Lady in the red shirt. Oh, I think this is the person from the first photo. She looks like it. Out of focus? What? Come on. Let's see what shutter speed that was. 50 at a 75. Of course it's gonna be out of focus. Underexposed, overexposed. We are coming up on that 1 hour mark. Can you tell a story here? Not much, no. Let's go back to this one. I can't really see what's going on. Nothing. That's what's going on. Let's go to this one. Okay, finally. Okay, yes. Subject number 1. Number 2. Number 3. I like it. Let's info. 1/500 of a second, f8, ISO 1600. Oh yeah, because that was the only way I could get it to expose part 1. 75 lens, 300. Just looking for the grain. Yeah, you can see it, but you can't see it from right here. So, and I mean, it's nothing we could do. You got it right in camera. Contrast, shadows. That's it. I'm not doing anything else. Perfect. Moving on. What about this one? Nope. Nothing to say. Well, if we put it in black and white, and we put this guy in color, this guy color, yeah, it'll work like that. If he was in color and everybody else was in black and white, you know what? We're gonna do that. But we can't do it in this program. We gotta load it into a different one. And actually, I forget which software to use. But we'll use Photoshop. We'll do that later. I'm going to end this video right here. This is going to be part 1. I'm gonna start it up again for part 2. But as far as you guys watching this on YouTube, who knows when I upload part 1 and part 2. But thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, leave comments, etc., etc. And I will see you next time. Thank you.